Two premature twins, one marriage on life support. Today, Judge Lynn faces a couple torn apart not by betrayal, but by responsibility. Brittany Vargas says she's drowning in the 24-hour care of two medically fragile infants, while Vincent claims he's building their future. But as Judge Toller digs deeper, we'll see if he's really building a house, or just excuses. Buckle up. This one gets emotional fast.
Mrs. Vargas, you say you want a divorce because you're, for all intents and purposes, alone in this marriage, caring for two 10-month-old children that have significant medical issues. Why don't you explain to me why you feel so alone in this marriage?
Well, Vincent and I had our daughters. They were 4 months early. And so they were in the hospital for 5 months. And when they came home, Vincent started to leave. He started not to come home at night. He started to come home very late, doesn't spend much time with me and the girls, doesn't help financially with our household.
Do you work?
No, I do not. I have to take care of our daughters. They need 24-hour special care.
Does he work?
Kind of.
Financially, how do you make it?
My daughters get state benefits because they are disabled. They're on oxygen 24 hours a day. One of them has a feeding tube. So they need special care.
Do you have a picture?
I do.
I love pictures of children. Oh!
Those are my babies.
Mr. Vargas, you got gorgeous and gorgeouser going on over there.
I know it. I know it.
Have you come up light after they were born? And be honest about it.
Yeah, frankly, I just, I feel like I'm better off working than staying at home with her, not working. She's better to take care of them than myself. I mean, she's trained for it, you know. And I'm trying to get our stuff, a house ready for us so we can move in there and we could be better off.
Now, when you say working, I mean, so you are currently employed full-time?
Oh, I'm working for my family.
You're working for your family. And you get paid regularly? I mean, it is, no one would have anything bad to say about you if you were, you know, she's at home and you were out working all day long, bringing home money to help support the household. Is that what is happening?
It's not like that. It's,
Hold up. Did you catch that? Vincent says he's working for his family, but not getting paid yet. In legal and financial terms, that's a massive red flag. If the household income relies entirely on state benefits while one partner chooses unpaid labor, that's not helping the family. That's financial neglect. Viewers, what do you think? Is he genuinely trying to build a better future or just hiding behind the word work to dodge responsibility?
It's going to get refunded later on. It's going to take it out of my rent or it's going to be refunded in, you know, straight cash.
But
when I give them,
you're
as soon
out
as I
all
give them
day
my bill.
working and not getting paid.
Pretty much as it is right now, yeah. But
Your
I got my
family
hours
knows that you got a wife at home with two high-need children?
Well, we don't really need the money right now. I mean, when we need it, I'll get it. But
How is it you don't need the money?
Well, we got our rent. We got our rent paid for. Like she said, they get their, you know, our money.
So the state is taking care of your family.
Right now, yes.
And you're quite satisfied with that.
Well, no, like I said, I'm writing down my hours. I got all my money coming. It's just when I go give them the bill, then they'll pay me. Frankly, I haven't gave them the bill yet. They live all the way, you know, up north. So.
When you do go home, do you engage with your wife and children?
Yeah, I play with my children. I, you know, talk to my wife. Not as much as I should.
Well, why do you think she feels abandoned?
Why? Because nobody's there with her all day, I guess, except for the kids.
Do you try to help her out when you get home? Because that is a 24-hour-a-day job, all day and all night. She doesn't get any time off because somebody's got an issue. She's got to deal with it, whether or not she's tired. And I understand that you come from home to work tired, but then you got to jump on that ride with her, you know?
I do. I feel like I'm helping out more. It's more than I was. It's this process, a little bit at a time, a little bit more at a time, a little bit more at a time. I'm doing what I can.
Why does it have to be a process? I don't understand. Your family is in immediate need. What is it that's not just saying, hey, baby, I'm right here because I am your man? Why isn't that happening?
Well, there's no immediate need, because if there was an immediate need, I would be there.
We are running out of our savings very, very fast because the money that we get from the government is barely enough to cover rent. And we have a crazy high electricity bill because they're on oxygen 24 hours a day. So it's barely covering enough, you know, it doesn't cover enough to buy food, doesn't cover enough to buy diapers. All that's coming straight out of savings.
And you don't feel the need even to get a second job to bring in some current income to assist her in carrying that burden?
Well, once we move into the house, and I'll be taking care of some of those things that she's talking about.
Once we move into the house, they've been there 10 months, almost a year. How does your maleness just not wither and die in the shadow of all you're not doing for your wife?
I feel like I am doing for my wife. She just doesn't see it.
Well, what are you doing she doesn't see?
I'm getting the house ready for us so we can move into a house.
That's not enough.
It's not enough.
No, you don't leave your woman out hanging for 10 months while you're going to get paid in the future working on some family project. You're supposed to show up right then and there.
It hasn't been 10 months.
Well, your girls are 10 months old, aren't they?
Yeah.
Our daughters didn't come home till they were 5 months old. They were in the children's hospital.
And I used to take her every day back and forth to the hospital every day.
Did you go into the hospital and see them?
Sometimes I did. Sometimes I had to go back to work.
Sometimes.
I couldn't go every day.
You say your biggest issue is that Mrs. Vargas doesn't take care of the house. Why don't you tell me about that?
Well, she don't clean, she don't cook, she don't do none of that. And I'm the one that does it. I've been doing it since, day one, since I've met her. I just feel like she could try and change that a little bit if she wants me to try to change, my things. So.
Ms. Vargas, he says you didn't clean or cook even before the kids came.
No. We kind of switched roles. He was the stay-at-home, and I was the one providing.
Was she working at the time in the beginning and you were at home?
Yes.
So you should have cleaned and cooked and she shouldn't have, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
So what are you mad about that now for?
Well, it wasn't, like in the beginning, I guess when we moved into our own apartment, yeah, it was like that. But before, I was taking care of the bills, making sure she had a ride every day to school or wherever she had to go, which was school, because she had to go to school for a year or whatever. And
I was 18
she
when
was
we
living with
started
me.
dating. So I was still in school, still trying to get everything ready, and I moved in with him and his father.
Classic courtroom reversal. He's accusing her of not keeping the house clean, but remember, this is the same man who's barely home. You can't demand domestic duties from someone who's running a medical care unit out of the living room. Judge Toller's face says it all. This argument's about pride, not partnership. Real question, when does accountability turn into deflection?
See jealousy issues, and she'll call you like 20 times a day just to see where you are. Why don't you tell me what's going on with her jealousy?
Frankly, I really don't know what's going on with her jealousy. I'm working, I'm busy, I'm sweating. Can't talk on the phone because I don't want to sweat all over the phone. And she doesn't understand that, and she don't want to come see what I'm doing. So I don't know how to explain it to her any further than I've already explained it to her.
What kind of things does she do other than call a lot? Do you argue about it? Does she look through your phone? Or what else is she doing to demonstrate her jealousy?
She'll look through my phone. Frankly, what does she do? Let's see.
Well, let's ask her, see if she
I've
knows.
looked through his
Ms.
phone.
Vargas, what are you doing over there with the telephone and all of that?
He doesn't answer at all. I will call him 20 times throughout a day because he does not answer my calls.
I never answer my phone when I'm working, ever.
He has our only car. If I need anything from my daughters, he needs to be available. He can't just run off and not answer his phone all day long. I'm talking, call me at lunch, Just give me 1 or 2 calls during the day. Call me back
Do
once.
you, on a 5-minute break, just holler, make sure everything's okay? Because it might not be.
Well, I wasn't, but I've been trying to do that better, yes. I've been trying to do that better. And
Is it? Not really.
Depends. It depends on his mood that day.
I know she's okay. I know she's okay because we got family all around where we live. So she has family right there when she needs it. So I know she's okay. If I didn't know she was okay, then
Mr.
it'd be
Vargas,
more calling.
do you like her?
I love her.
You seem so disinterested in her. so not worried about her, no, so not concerned about what she needs or she wants, so not interested in those babies or the difficulty that they're dealing with? You just don't sound interested.
Well, I'm interested. It's just right now they're so delicate. I don't even want, I don't want to put my roughness into there because I want to wait till they get a little bit bigger so I could play with them, be active with them. Right now, the feeding and all that stuff, she's trained for all this stuff. She could do it herself, I mean, that's what, I help out when I
Would
can.
it not behoove you to learn how to do just one thing and take it off her hands? I mean, if you can learn how to, babe, teach me how to, and I don't know what things you need to do, but teach me how to change the oxygen tube, or teach me how to turn this on, or teach me how to put them to bed. Just one thing so she, A, gets a little relief, B, you know how to deal with your own children in case, heaven forbid, something happens to her, and C, she actually feels like you care.
Well, frankly, I can do all that stuff, and she knows I could do all that stuff.
And the question is, why don't you?
Because I'm busy doing what I got to do for the house so we can move in. I'm not, trying to waste any more time with it. I don't want to let it just sit there and pass away, so I want to get it done so we can hurry up and get out of the apartment.
You
and move into a
cannot
house.
abandon your marriage temporarily to fix up a house. You have to remain a husband at all times. It's not, and remaining a husband requires you to tend to the household and the people in it. And you cannot just say, I ain't got time. It's just not acceptable. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand that. I feel like I've been doing my part, but it's not good enough for her, so I don't know what else to say. I can only try.
Your Honor, he's been home one night in the past 5.
Where'd he go all night?
I've been sleeping in the car, actually, at the job site. Because
Why don't you
otherwise
come
I'm on the way
home?
home, and she's complaining, why aren't you home already, this and that.
Now, when he does come home, are you a firecracker? Are you hot and angry? You greet him with a Tommy gun worth of words when he walks in the door? Do you do that?
When he doesn't come home for 4 days or 3 days or 2 days, then yeah, I'm very angry when he comes home. There's no excuse for him not to come home.
When divorce court continues, Vincent wants another child, but can he convince Brittany that he can care for the 2 they have?
Judge Toller hits the heart of the issue here. Being a husband isn't optional while you're chasing future plans. You can't pause your marriage to renovate a house. And legally speaking, neglecting spousal and parental responsibilities, even emotionally, can absolutely influence custody or support outcomes in future proceedings. For anyone watching who's ever juggled family and ambition, where's the line? Would you side with Vincent's hustle or Brittany's plea for presence?
But Mr. Vargas, my understanding is that you want your wife to have another baby so you can have a son. Is that accurate?
Well, I would like a son.
You would like a son?
In my lifetime, yes, I would like a son. But as far as right now, no, not right now, no.
If the girls were boys, would you be home a little more?
No, I couldn't say that either. I love my girls. That's not the issue. When they get a little bit bigger, they get to do stuff more active. I could play with, I could do stuff with them. I can't sit there and look at them, just feed them, and it's.
Why can't you?
Because she could do it. What is she going to be doing?
When the girls were in the hospital, I heard once they're out of the hospital, when they were born, they're only 1 pound 4 ounces and 1 pound 3 ounces. You had to touch them through an incubator. They were tiny little things. And he said, once they're home, because he has a phobia of hospitals, once they're home, I'll be there. I'll help you with them. I'll participate. And they've been home 5 months, and I've gotten less help now than even when he was in the hospital. He would come and at least attempt to try to do their baths or try to do this or try to do that, And now it's like, well, they don't eat for me, so I'm not even going to bother.
I'm the only one that gives them the baths, so I don't understand how to try to do the baths.
Does he actually give him the baths? Give him some credit here. Is he doing that?
Every once in a while when he's home, the rest of the time I have to do it.
When I give them baths, they don't cry. When she gives them baths, they're crying right away. So, I mean, there's something
So
there.
you're good with the bath thing?
I'm good with the
You
bath
got to give him credit for being good with the bath thing.
He needs to be home to give them baths. Not just once every couple weeks when he decides that he's home and they're both awake to do bath time.
Okay, beyond the time issue, Mr. Vargas, you say that you two don't even enjoy the same things, that it's hard to spend time together because your likes and dislikes are so different. Why don't you explain that to me?
Anytime we go out, we go to where she wants to go to. I suggest a place. She don't want to go.
All he wants to do is fish.
She wants to go to where she wants to go to, and you want to go where you want to go to. Does anybody ever take an opportunity to say, hey, I'll go with you to your place?
I'm the one that always goes to her place. She never goes with me to my place.
What are your places?
My places, to the lake, you know, the outdoors. I like, you know, fishing. I like hiking.
You don't go fishing with him?
Do you know how hard it is to take care of two babies outdoors in the middle of nowhere?
Have any babysitting available to you?
No. This is the first time I've actually even been away from them for more than 2 hours.
Do you understand that, like, 24/7, 365 with kids like that? I mean, she gets no break at all? Don't you find that distressing?
Well, she could get a break, but she don't listen to my ideas. She don't listen
Well,
to
what
them
are
at
your
all.
ideas? Give me an idea.
My idea was to train one of her family members to learn how to do some of the stuff she does, and then give them a little pocket change, you know, so they could have some money for the summer, and then that would help her out.
Well, where's she supposed to get the pocket change from if you're not getting paid?
We got pocket change.
Huh?
We got pocket change. She looks at money a little differently.
How does she look at money?
She grabs it and holds on to it and puts it away.
How dare you?
Right?
If
Me-
I didn't, Your
No
Honor,
way.
we'd be completely broke with no way to pay anything right now.
Judge Lynn Toller's ruling next.
In the end, Judge Lynn Toller lays it out plain. Love without effort is just words. Brittany fought for partnership. Vincent offered promises. The judge saw through the excuses, reminding everyone that responsibility delayed is still responsibility denied. And that $3,310 request, it's not greed, it's survival. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. Because in this courtroom, accountability always has a price.
And you would like $3,310.83, which is rent of $803.61 and utilities at $300 a month. Is that correct for 3 months to help you get by? Mr. Vargas, what do you have to say about that?
What do I have to say about that? I just don't understand why she would want that. Does she need it? Does she needs money? We'll get it. We get anything that we need. Otherwise, we won't need it. You know, I mean, otherwise we wouldn't. I mean, I feel like if you need it, it'll come. That's, you know.
No.
No? Well, it's always worked out for me.
Bankruptcy courts are full of people who think when you'll need it, it'll come. It doesn't come like that. It doesn't work like that.
Well,
She doesn't want you around anymore. Does that bother you?
it does bother me, but I'm going to come around and see my kids when I feel like it.
Absolutely, you should be able to see your kids as much and as often as possible. But from the tales that we've heard so far, she ain't gonna have to worry about seeing you too much.
Yeah, well, she threatens me on, you know, I won't be able to see my kids anymore. That kind of pushes me away, too. You're going to threaten
And
me?
Ms. Vargas, you already have public support
Yes.
for rent and utilities, correct?
Yes. But that doesn't help me buy food, buy diapers.
Gotcha.
And I tell him, you know, he can come and see the girls when he has some, you know, bring a box of diapers when you want to come and see them.
You can't do that. He should see the girls whenever he wants to, you know, within limits, with
Yeah.
your schedule and stuff. You can't hold him hostage to a box of Pampers. You just can't do it. It's not right, it's not cool, it's not legal, and it's not gonna happen. Mr. Vargas, I want to say this. I know you probably consider yourself a man. You showed up in here a whole lot less than. You showed up here as a failed father, a failed husband. You don't bring home money. You don't give anybody any support. You think of yourself and you think of yourself only. You have left your wife in a critical situation and your daughters who are ill, and you have left them to fend for yourself, only to come into this court and say she does not cook and clean. How dare you?
Okay.
Having said that, I will say this. You better find whatever family member you need who's got the check that hasn't given it to you to give it to you, because you owe her $3,310.83. It is so ordered.